Alright, stream marker.
I'm a bit confused by this.
So, when we last left off in Pokemon, I was fucking terrified and stopped before the Ghetsis fight. Went around, caught a bunch of stuff that we were able to catch that was open to us, and I think we're good to go. So, to cover the team real quick, we have Shiny Lando with Intimidate, Fly, Earthquake, Brick Break, and U-Turn. The main thing I want to point out about these EVs is I've EV'd this to outspeed Kyurem-Black and to have higher SpDef than FizzDef, which means that Genesect will get an attack boost on it to try to boost against my weaker defense, and I have that for all of my team, so I wanted to point that out real quick. Next up is Rock Gem Gyarados with EQ, Strength, Outrage, and Dragon Dance. I don't really know if I'm actually going to be clicking Dragon Dance, honestly, but I have it here if I get the opportunity to do so, like if I'm able to intimidate something down a bunch and it can't really touch me. Otherwise, I'm basically just going to be intimidating and clicking stuff. I might actually switch Outrage for Thunder Wave, or maybe Dragon Dance for Thunder Wave. Because I don't think I'm actually going to have the opportunity to Dragon Dance against anything. So that's actually going to be a last minute pivot that I'm going to make here really quick, because I'm pretty sure Gyarados is the only Pokemon on my team that can learn Thunder Wave.
I did not get him while he was low when I needed to.
And I don't know if I'll need Thunder Wave, but I do want it as an option.
God, this is so hard, being locked on, but then it's like you have to be locked on.
I think it's more beneficial than Dragon Dance in this fight. Because I'm not Dragon Dancing against Kyurem-Black, I'm not Dragon Dancing against Cofagrigus, I'm not Dragon Dancing against Electros, I'm not Dragon Dancing against his own Dragon Dancer. I don't think. That would be the only opportunity I really see myself to Dragon Dance is against his own Gyarados. But it's not like that really particularly helps me anyway. Yeah, and I think a Thunder Wave against a Dragon Dancing Gyarados would be better anyway. Okay, so then next up, making debut actually, is Mamoswine with Icicle Crash, EQ, Rock Slide, and Light Screen. Light Screen's on here basically just to make sure that we have some more protection against his special attackers, and then Icicle Crash, EQ, and Rock Slide are there just to have our general coverage for stuff. Next up is Blue the Empoleon with Scald, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, and Protect, holding leftovers, and basically just here to do damage to stuff. There is a part of me that wants to put Toxic on this over Scald, so I could Toxic Protect if I need to as well. But I think having Scald as a chance for burning stuff is probably better. And mostly this is here to be a switch into Kyurem-Black Freeze Shot, because the plan is basically going to be to get the Intimidate off and then U-turn into
weird.
this. Yeah, he did a big like splash attack, I guess.
That was a weird, like, glitchy looking thing. I don't know.
Next up, also making their team debut is Gengar, which I got from a trade evolution, which I got from the trade where you trade a Torkoal for a Gengar. The first time I'm actually using it with Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Fighting, and Thunderbolt. This has decent damage against some members of his team, and then doesn't really do anything to other members of his team, but that's okay. Depending on the speed advantage, I can play around with this a little bit and just do pretty decent coverage to everything. Next up is Rev, making Team Return with the Return, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Slack Off, which it apparently gets in this game. I learned it via level up, and I was like, oh, that's infinitely better than my Recycle Berry strats, because I could just spam Slack Off and get 50% back. And then Return, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch are just good coverage against this team.
Oh my god, this camera angle! The true boss is the camera angle.
And I already have my Repel up from last time. I still haven't gotten an encounter in Giant Chasm. I'm saving it for later. I don't exactly know what I'm saving it for quite yet, but I haven't needed it quite yet, so I've just been rappelling through.
If you're locked on, you like can't get far away. It's really weird.
I don't think I need a rappel active anymore. Actually, I probably do still need the rappel active now that I'm thinking about it. Actual ice puzzles. Alright, let's do this, Ghetsis. Thanks, y'all. It's terrifying. Also, just throwing it out there, shoutouts to Ghetsis for being the only, like, team leader to just be like, huh, maybe I should just kill this kid. And that will solve my problems.
Woo!
Bunt shot!
One shot, one shot! I did it!
You know, I agree. I'm gonna give it a shot. In-game audio has not been super kind to me on this playthrough because of, like, inconsistent load rates.
Thank you for the good luck.
But I'm gonna give it a shot for this.
Yes, Scruffy, I already beat Riku. He seems to be a beast and he's not knocked out. Oh, MP, thanks for all the G's. What do the teammates even do in this game? They sometimes heal you and mostly just die.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
For some reason, the game audio has been super laggy, and I don't really know why.
How did I one-shot
But
that? That's amazing.
we're just gonna go back to the nice chill music instead. Sorry.
Human since ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again.
I do agree that game audio, especially in this part of the game, is fucking amazing. And if you have not heard the Black White 2 soundtrack for this, consider it me saving it so you can research it later. And not that my computer sucks and doesn't have working audio for this game for some reason. It's just so weird to me because, like, the game itself clearly, like, works alright, but, like, the actual audio, like, it's been like that the entire time, like, no matter what I do.
The yellow puppy to match his shoes. What does you know about other worlds, right? Also, Emmy, how are you doing today? Everyone was isolated. Impossible walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls. If the walls return, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So you're saying we'll never...
I almost wonder if I should teach
Well, this is emotional.
Will-O-Wisp on Gengar over Sludge Bomb, because I don't think I'm clicking Sludge Bomb on anything in this fight. And it could be helpful to potentially outspeed and burn something. Maybe I'll do that. That's another last minute adjustment. I think I'm able to control myself before I have to battle anything.
I love to hear it though. Thanks for watching,
Zekrom got 8.
R, G, and B. That was my response to that.
R, G, and B? Goddamn.
Wow. Really did it. I love how the key card doesn't even go in the hole, right? It was slightly anticlimactic on that. Thank you,
Hey,
Lord,
Zach,
for
how's
the
it going?
darkness has begun. To weaken.
Hope you're doing
But
well.
I can feel a powerful darkness growing somewhere far away. It's the heart of the darkness.
It's
that must
Kyurem-Black.
be someone. Then we'll take the donation and deal with it.
If y'all do not know, Kyurem-Black is one of the most devastating offensive Pokemon, like, ever.
Power of fire.
It frequently is run as a special attacker and has 130 special attack, and that's its worst stat, but it has like insane coverage and stuff. It also has 170 attack, which I believe at this point is the strongest.
You should be too. I can't go home until I find reclaiming team. Okay.
Oh yeah, and to also make this difficult, you can't actually catch Kyurem here, so you can't even like just Master Ball it and ignore it. I don't know if I'm actually going to click Will-O-Wisp, but my gut is telling me that I will be clicking it more often than Sludge Wave.
So can't believe we could have burned up the key hole to think we had such a power. Simply unimaginable.
Or Sludge Bomb.
Okay, so
Alright. I hope you're doing well, Sock, by the way. Sorry, I'm a little nervous for this battle, because this game is getting intense here. Alright. Basakura. That's almost Kyurem-Black.
oh, okay, so let's head to the library.
What a badass sprite, goddamn. I mean, regular Zekrom's pretty cool too, but I think I like regular Zekrom more, but Kyurem-Black is right behind. Okay, so Kyurem-Black is -1 attack now. I'm gonna go for a U-turn because I outspeed and go straight into Empoleon, who should be able to pick this thing off with 2 flash cannons. Ideal here would honestly be if it went for Freeze Shock turn 1.
Why was that?
And it goes straight for a Fusion Bolt, which is actually the worst case scenario, because now I have to protect, and this does a ton of damage. I thankfully, apparently, just barely live another one. So we're going to go for a Protect, get a little bit more health back. Goes for Dragon Pulse. Okay, so I think Kyurem has random AI, so there's not even a guaranteed chance for it to go for Fusion Bolt here. So I'm going to go for a Flash Can. It just goes for a Fusion Bolt again. Okay. Don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay. So this was worst case scenario because I was hoping it was going to go for... Oh, thank God. Okay, it already killed. That's huge, actually. I thought that that wasn't going to kill, so I thought I was going to have to do a little bit more switch shenanigans there. But, okay.
Alright, well, it brought us down to where we needed to go. I don't really know why it was like that, but...
Alright. Scary Fight Part 1, out of the way. Scary Fight Part 2, the actual scary part. How's it going, Third Wall? Hope you're doing well. I am nervous as fuck for this battle.
Do you tell
Alright, send out Kofagrigus. Kofagrigus in this game has been buffed, so he is a Ghost Steel type, which is actually one of the best typings that you could possibly have in the game. I... I think my best bet here is to probably just hit this with 2 Earthquakes, because I think Earthquake should be a 2-hit KO. If I get Landorus Toxic, that's not the end of the world, I don't think. So I think I'm just gonna go for the EQ. It's also possible that he goes for Trick Room, at which point I would want to switch around anyway. Oh, okay, or I just kill it. Okay. Easy enough. That's a level advantage for you, I guess. Goes straight into the Genesect. Goddamn, the scariest thing that he has on his team, besides his everything else, I guess. But this should be going for Ice Beam, right? Can I go Mamoswine? No, I think it's safer. I brought Rev specifically for Genesect and Kofagrigus, and since Kofagrigus is gone, it should be going for Ice Beam. Okay. Fucking nothing. Goddamn. Fire Punch this bitch. Go. Bug Buzz is gonna do a lot more, but that's okay. Thankfully, I did not give this Genesect. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Okay, so there's a very good chance that he goes for a full restore here. So I'm just gonna Fire Punch again. Okay. I don't actually know if Focus Sash will trigger again. Honestly, I don't actually know how that works. I don't think it triggers twice in one battle, even if you fully heal something. Oh. It won't, but I just basically got a fake Focus Sash anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a return really quick in case he switches into something else. Okay. I'm in the middle of probably the most important battle I have right now, so I gotta wait a sec. Sorry.
That's fine. Let me just go to the bathroom really quick and then we'll head to the final world.
I can take a break in just a sec, hopefully, but... Okay, so now he goes into his Machamp. This is the scariest thing, I think, for what he's gonna be doing left in this battle. So predicting the Dynamic Punch, I think it's safest for me actually, do I just go hard Gengar on this if I'm predicting a Dynamic Punch? Because the punish, I guess, is if he Stone Edges. I think I could just pivot between Gengar and Empoleon here. Because he should be going for Dynamic Punches now. Okay. We're just gonna PP stall him real quick. Don't mind us. Goes for payback. It's resisted because Gen 5 steel types are fucking busted. So that's one Dynamic Punch down. I probably don't even really need to stall out Dynamic Punches, but I mostly just don't want to get confused. You know what? I think it's more productive if I start getting some intimidates off also. Because if you start spamming Stone Edge, it's not like that's going to hurt any less.
Trophy earned, end of the world. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. The competition's a lot tougher now, so be careful. Am I supposed to go back to the
I don't
Coliseum?
actually know.
No, whenever it's saying that, you don't have to go.
Yeah, there's
So
just some.
should I level up before I go?
I would probably level up a little bit.
Okay. We'll go level up a little. I feel like this job brings me a lot more of those. I guess it doesn't happen that often. Yeah, I feel it.
Does Dynamic Punch have 5 PP or 10 PP?
I definitely tend to lose it more if it's like Shatter too, compared to other types. Hey, my feet.
5? Okay.
Spirits, right.
So I should only need to do this pivot one more time.
Taxes.
And then I think I'm gonna go Mamoswine.
There's a Hades Cup now.
Oh yeah, these are the big boy tournaments.
I'm scared.
Actually, honestly, after I protect, there's no reason to not just... Okay, yeah, so he's already out. Alright, just blow this thing back. Empoleon is so fucking good in this game, holy shit. Like, I don't see anyone ever talking about how good Empoleon is in this game, but Blue has been a lifesaver. You found a few funny bits of jank in the line guide level. Line guide levels always have, like, the weirdest amount of jank to me, and it's really funny.
You got that one.
Um...
You know, call the Shatter for nothing? Seriously? It's
I
very
guess Skull...
accurate.
I don't see him switching or anything, right? Yo, yeah, we get the burn. Nice. Shoutouts to Skull being also a busted move.
Get your wibbly wobbly long arms. Trying to give me
The Passer Flays will randomly shoot the rock. Yeah, that sounds about right for anything Bowser statue related. Okay, so scary bit of the fight now. There is potential for this Gyarados to just outright Dragon Dance me here. So I'm gonna hard pivot into my own Gyarados and get an Intimidate off, because worst case scenario it goes for Dragon Dance here. Best case scenario it goes for Earthquake. Okay, so worst case scenario. Nah, there's not a Zoroark in this fight, Mark.
These?
So this is actually the reason why I put Thunder Wave on this, because it should just be trying to spam Dragon Dance against me now. It's Intimidate, or it's Moxie, sorry. Okay, so now I should outspeed, and I should be able to do a pretty decent amount of damage with a Rock Gem boosted strength. I don't know if this is a 2-hit KO now, but it should be pretty close. Let's fucking go! Alright, that was a big crit. I don't think that was a kill without that, even with the gem. That was huge. Holy shit. Okay. Whew! Hey Banana, how's it going? Okay, so this should be Thunderbolt. I see no universe where an Electros doesn't Thunderbolt me. Wild Charge, same thing. So, because Electros has Levitate, it should be immune, or it is immune to my Earthquake. I don't think it knows about Thick Fat. Oh, it's just gonna go for a U-turn anyway. Okay. Does he have anything left? I was gonna say, does he have anything left on his team? Hydreigon. That's right. Okay. So it may have been a little bit better for me to set up a light screen there. I think I got a little lost and tried to just attack what was like directly in front of me here.
Both Goofy and Donald are dead. Amazing. So helpful, guys.
Okay.
Appreciate the help.
Gonna slow this down for a sec. We did pretty well until now, but I'm going to slow this down and make sure I look up this roster for this moveset real quick.
To do this, I'm just leveling up.
Yeah. And I'm down to take a break the second I'm done with this battle. Sorry, this is just
no, that's totally fine, baby. No rush. I think I mostly just had to pee, so I just went
No, you're good.
to the bathroom. Like, no big deal.
Okay, Ghetsis. Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, and Earth Power. So, I mean, I am thick fat.
Wait, I died? I healed, I thought. I hated that. Okay.
Part of me wants to just stay in and try to Icicle Crash
Oh, wait,
this.
that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go back in.
Because I don't have, like, a super great switch in to this.
Oh, so you just start at 50th now.
And there's a decent chance that he tries to Fire Blast me here, not knowing that I'm thick fat. So I'm going to take that chance and just go for an Icicle Crash. He goes for a Dragon Pulse. Okay, this is going to hurt a lot. I don't know if this kills from full. Okay. Whew. We land the Icicle Crash. Good shit. I also have wide lens on this because I was not about to miss a 90% accurate move and then lose this battle because of it. Because fuck that. Alright, Electros is in. Electros is scary. But I outspeed Electros because it was slower than me because it went for the slow U-turn into Hydreigon. So I just click Icicle Crash again. Get another fucking kill. Wipe this thing out. Get out of here, Ghetsis. Holy shit. I've been stressing about this battle for, what, 2 weeks now? Ghetsis is gone. Kyurem-Black's gone. We are finally on the next part of this playthrough. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. So, I need y'all to know, the prep that went into that battle was, like, every day. For the past like week at least, I've like tried to tweak that team slightly. I'm actually extremely glad I put Thunderwave on Gyarados at the last minute because his own Gyarados could have gotten a little scary because it was still +1 attack, +2 speed even after my Intimidate. So without that Thunderwave, I think even if it would have hit me there, it wouldn't have been able to really do anything. Yeah, we're at the tail end of the gauntlet. Not the end of the gauntlet yet, because Victory Road in and of itself is its own terrifying thing. But at least we fucking got to Victory Road. Holy shit. Okay. I will say, I'm at least somewhat prepared for Victory Road. Yes, there's another rival fight. There's battles against a sun team, a sand team, and a rain team, I believe. Yeah, it means that you can heal more for the same amount of MP, basically. And then at the very end, you actually do have one final rival battle before the Elite Four. Whew. That was a big crit on Gyarados too. I just remembered that crit. That was huge. Like, there was not a single turn where that could have crit and done that much damage, except for the turn I was also using the gem, so. I still have the repel up because I still don't actually know what I'm going to run into as my encounter here, but I do kind of want to explore Giant Chasm a little bit more. Now that the ice is melted. I'm through my hard battle, by the way, for whenever.
Okay.
There's
I'll
a.
let you know when I get
Oh, there's just the fucking Deoxys here. Okay.
I did die on one of these before.
PP up. That helps too. I don't know if I want to go after Deoxys because I'm not gonna lie. Deoxys is a really cool legendary, but it is not one that I'm like super comfortable with.
Oh, how does it always
And I feel like at this point I should probably be just trying to get legendaries that I'm comfortable with, because the only legendaries I should be using are ones that, like,
Those things pack a
I'll
fucking
actually
punch, man.
be using in the Elite Four.
Okay.
Okay, so this item up here has to be really good because it's a pain in the ass to get
We're
to.
gonna take a break before I try to keep continuing this because I keep losing on that spot.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna run around this area on the break and grab all these items and stuff with some repels up, but we should be good to do that on the break.
Take a bunch of breaks, but
This is only our second break.
obviously this is the end of the game, so it's a lot. It's just a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna run around this area. I'll
Like an end like
freak
this.
out in chat if I get something good, but I'm mostly just trying to clear it out.
Oh my god, Amanda
um,
always coming in at the break. I
And
did
when we
not.
get back, I guess we will fucking take on Victory Road, Pride Bog, because I was nervous as fuck for that battle. But yeah, it's 6:45. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks y'all for hanging out, and we will be right back.